y'all are ready. I am ready too, y'all. Let's get into this hair first. Give a little hair appreciation for my hair company. My girl Chrissy hooked me up with this install, and I absolutely love it. Let me get it back together. So y'all already know the link is in the description box if y'all would like to purchase. Your girl's a little parched, so let me get me some water before I talk to y'all. Woo! I love ice cold water. And I do want to give 2 disclaimers. So the first disclaimer is we have to go back to the old days with using the camera audio because unfortunately your girl mistakenly threw away the cord that connects my new mic to my camera. I saw it on the floor when we were moving out, and I'm like, what is this thing? I just threw it in the trash, y'all, and it did not dawn on me until yesterday what I did. So unfortunately, like I said, I didn't have time to go get another adapter, so y'all just have to wait for the next content video. But your girl already knows how to project, so we shouldn't have no issues there. And secondly, my right eye is going through a little malfunction, y'all. Like, it was a little irritated. So yeah, it looks kind of crazy, but y'all just bear with me. Y'all bear with me. I'm still slaved and looking good. So, are y'all ready for this? I asked y'all on my Instagram over the weekend. I said, please y'all send me some questions. I went through yesterday and literally just screenshot everything that wasn't repetitive. I just like, let me go ahead. I'm going to get through it. I also put the questions across the screen so I can give y'all a little shout out if you participated in asking. So without further ado, there's no particular order. I literally just screenshot as they came in. Yeah, so hold on, y'all. Let me make sure, because these pants, y'all know what, if you don't film for YouTube, most times us as content creators, we get dressed from the waist up. And yeah, so these pants did not go with this shirt, and they are slick showing. Oh, but anyways, okay, so let's get into the first thing. So the very first question is favorite memory with your family, Jeremy and the girls. So I would say my favorite memory with the family, I know it just seems real cliche, but I'm gonna be honest, you guys. Every morning when we wake up and the girls, Journie and Jiya, run into the room and they're screaming, Jori, 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 and then mama, mama, daddy, daddy. They're hopping in the bed with us, they're laying, they're kissing, they're hugging us. Jori's happy, I'm happy, babe's happy, we all one big happy family. And it's just like those moments like that are really priceless to me. So to be honest, that's that. We will, now that the girls are older, we will be going a lot of places this summer to make some more memories. So I'll update you guys at the next Q&A. Will you have more children? Now, you guys, after I gave birth to Jori, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I'm done with this. I do not want to have another C-section. Like, my pregnancy itself was really good with Jori, but it was really bad with the girls. And I'm like 50-50. What if I get pregnant one more time and I have a pregnancy like the girls? And then just ultimately, like I said, I just did not know if I wanted to put my body through another C-section because the doctors was just scaring me. But honestly, you guys, we may try one more time. I don't know, like we may not. Most likely we will. Like, Jori gives me baby fever all the time, and just to think, like, as she continues to like hit her milestones, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's over, you're the baby. So yeah, we may try again. So I don't know, y'all just have to see in the future. The next question is, are you actually happy? Yes, you guys, I am happy. I have gone through so much, as we all know, publicly. I've endured a lot of crazy, just embarrassing things in the face of social media. So it took a long time. The beginning of this year definitely started off at the lowest of the low, you guys. I didn't even think it can get lower than the end of 2020 until 2021 came, and it came hard. And it was really, really hard for me to adjust. However, I'm just so grateful that I was able to get through it, persevere, and I am where I am today. So I am actually really, really in a good place mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, I'm just overall really, really good. The next question is, do you still wear your retainers? Did that light just come out? No, I do not still wear my retainers, you guys. I did not even do what I was supposed to do with these retainers. I really didn't. I'm sorry. Well, not y'all who wasted your money, but my teeth actually are staying really straight. So yeah, I think I was supposed to wear them like consistently for a year. I didn't do that. So yeah. The next question is, are you going to go back to school to pursue your master's? I actually thought about it, you guys. I thought about it a couple of months ago. I don't know, like most likely no. Like I never thought I would be an entrepreneur. Like that was never in my thoughts like growing up. I never thought entrepreneur. I didn't really know any entrepreneurs personally, so I don't know. I just didn't even think entrepreneurship will be something for me, but honestly, you guys, it's working out and it's working out great. So most likely not. I just hate saying yes or no these days with stuff because as soon as you change your mind, but you said nah. So I try not to say affirmatively unless it's something I 100% know affirmatively. So I just really just never know. The next question is, how has mommy life been? Mommy life has been great. I love my little ones. They are every single thing, every single day, watching them grow and just learn new things, try new things, and just watching them grow closer as sisters just makes my heart so happy. More than anything in the world, I truly, truly, truly want them to have the best bond. Like, I really want them to have each other's back and just, you know, like sometimes with family, like it's real crazy where someone can be your family but not feel like your family. Y'all don't really act like family. And I don't want that for my girls. Like I want them to be thick as thieves. I want them to just be ride or die. Like just have each other's back, love each other unconditionally. And everybody knows like those the Postell sisters, like don't mess with them. Like they like this, y'all. So just every single day seeing them grow closer and closer and closer. Just makes my heart so happy. So I love mommy life. The next one is, if you could go back in the past 5 years, would you change anything? Now, a lot of people when they get this question asked, it just seems so, like it just seems like the right thing just to say like, oh no, I wouldn't change anything because if it didn't happen, then I want to be where I am. I feel that way too, but then again, there are things I would definitely change. Like and I still feel like I would be in a good place in my life if I was able to go back. I don't want to say like specifically what things would change, but I definitely know I would have handled certain things differently. My kindness I just feel like I just have been too nice, too understanding, too lenient with certain things, and just I'm just the type of person, I just be feeling like I can always see the good in things even if the reality just is not that. And it just took me a long time, a little too long to understand it, but it's not too late because I still can learn and grow each and every day. So with that being said, if I can go back within the last 5 years, there are a few things that I would definitely say, okay, let's not do this, or let's definitely do that, or let's avoid this, and, you know, throw these curveballs left and right. So, yeah, there are things I would definitely change. The house you just moved into, is that your forever home? No, it is not our forever home. Will Journie and Jiya start daycare school in the fall? And I didn't think I would be saying this, but the girls may actually be starting school very soon. Honestly, me and Jeremy, we discussed it and we didn't really want to put them into school until kindergarten, but you all know they have personal teachers, and Journey has a speech therapist that she sees regularly. And we just think as a family, and then with their instructors and stuff like that, it will be in their best interest, like maybe not a full-time like school day or anything, but a few days out of the week. We're currently looking for programs. We're currently looking for different schools. We've had some things suggested to us, but y'all already know I'm going to do some research. I'm 100% finding somewhere that has cameras inside the facility, and like I said, it wouldn't be anything full-time, just something part-time. The next question is, if YouTube, social media wasn't around, what kind of job would you like to have? To be honest, I went to school for acting. I was a theater major, political science minor. So I originally dreamed to be an actress on a big screen. The only thing that, so I still have a passion for acting. The only reason why I wouldn't want to be an actress though is only because of the critics part. Because being on YouTube and having to have everybody in your business, everybody this, everybody that, like that is really hard to have to live your life like that. And being an actress, it's gonna be 10 times worse. Like these celebrities, these singers, actors, actresses, or whatever, like they have it 10 times worse with people prying in their lives. And now it's like almost the whole world, because I would hope that I would be one of the top tier actresses, so everybody would know about me and want to, you know, figure out what I'm doing, what's going on. I was like, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to do anything with that type of career field, but that would be the only reason why. But I still do love acting. I still have a passion for it. Outside of that, I honestly would, if I could just skip the whole process of becoming a judge, I would just go and be a judge. What is some advice you would give to young women? Live your life. Don't rush. Please, please, please do not rush your life. You are so young. Like when I look, like now I'm 27, I'm like, dang. Like one of my assistants is a baby. She's 20 years old. And I'm just like thinking back to when I was 20 years old and just, you know, the opportunities that I had when I was 20. Like people, like I think, like live your life, but still don't let your life live you. Don't let your life pass you by to the point where you're just so oblivious to making good decisions. Some people think that, okay, your 20s is the time to just fuck shit up. Like just make all your bad decisions and you'll be able to redeem yourself in your 30s and 40s. That's not always true. Let me tell you why. Because when you live with that notion of just, I'm just going to live however I want to live, now your credit messed up, you don't have nothing really saved for investments, you don't really have a career that you actually love. Like, you really have to set yourself up for your future. And it's okay to find a balance in your 20s. So that you have set yourself up for your later 20s, early 30s, and onto your 40s. Not to say if you don't have it together, then you're doing life all wrong. I'm just saying, like, I myself, when I started college, when I was like 18, like I made sure to start focusing on my credit. I started making sure that I was like saving money. Like I literally took so many L's in college with experience in college life because I wanted to set myself up with a solid career. And I did do it, but like I said, you have to find a balance because I focused so much on that I didn't get to experience like young life, like being in my early 20s, going to parties, doing this, doing that. So you got to find a balance. Most 20-year-olds don't have a balance. It's either you too far gone with the party life and just living just all over the edge, or you just so structured and you're missing actually living your life, like because you're trying to just like expedite your life and think like, oh my gosh, everything has to be settled right now when I'm 20. No, it's a process. Build yourself up, get yourself together, take your time, but just focus and make sure you just have a plan. Why start the girls YouTube after reporting you were not going to post them as much as before? Well, like I said, I did go live a few days ago, and it's really not a cut answer for starting a YouTube channel. Like I said, when I was doing my interviews for my assistants, a lot of them recommended, had some good ideas, blah, 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 blah. And I thought so too. And the main thing is, my channel has a lot of adults. My audience is like adults. Like those are the people who I am entertaining. That's my target audience, adults pretty much. And I don't really have a lot of kid viewers. The girls channel is supposed to be kids. Like, yes, I definitely want adults to watch it, to like share it with their children. But the main reason, like, first of all, there's no comment section to have to wean all that craziness out. Like, they literally just get to enjoy the content they're making, upload the content they're making, and just have something as a family, as a sisterhood. So that's the main thing for us. Like I said earlier, I want them to have a sisterhood like no other, and this will be a great opportunity for them to build and grow that in front of the world. And like I said, they already are on social media. There's no going back at this point. They've been on social media for years now, and I'm still on social media, so there's no way to like just, oh, like I still vlog the girls. I just use a lot more discretion with anything on my channel. So yeah, that's that. Is it comfortable to sleep on your stomach with the new news? So I don't sleep on my stomach. I have not reached 6 weeks yet, and you're supposed to sleep on your back for the first 6 weeks. So I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. They are softening up though. So in a few more weeks, I'll try it out and I'll let you know. Are you happy with your boobs? I am happy with my boobs. You guys, I absolutely love everything about it. I love my doctor, Dr. Khan in Dallas, Texas. I love my experience. I love healing. I love everything. I love the whole entire process. I'm completely happy. Like, I just feel so much more comfortable in certain shirts now. Like, you all haven't seen everything, but even like the few outfits I have been wearing, I just feel so much more comfortable because I just feel like myself again. Not that like this is how I was before, but I've always had perky boobs, but they were not as full as they are now. Like you all know how it was. If you go back and look at my surgery video, I showed before and I showed after. So before having kids, I did have a relatively perky chest. Like, they were really a nice size. Now they're just as full and, so to speak, like perfect and perfect. My doctor definitely made sure to keep the more natural approach, so they are the exact same size as they were before. Like, the left, I know some people are like, oh, why's your left bigger than your right? Da, da, da. You guys, it haven't even been 6 weeks yet. They're still healing. Calm down, calm down, calm down. My left boob is much more swollen than my right boob. It has much more fluid, so it just appears that way. But like, they've been measured and they're equally the same size. But like I said, in 6 weeks and really up until 6 months, they're still dropping, healing, fluffing out. This side is a lot more hard. Like, they're softening up, but this side has already softened up a lot more than this side. The day I had my auditions for my assistants, like I told you guys, I did have an incident happen. So there's probably another setback for this side, but they're like sisters. They're not twins. Like, they're on completely different sides of their body, so they're just healing how they heal. But ultimately, like, yes, I am so happy with my boobs. Will we see you and Jeremy back together on YouTube making videos like before? No. When I took Jeremy off my platform, it was at the peak of a lot of bullish. So we gonna just start there. It was just so much, like I told you guys, it was so much emphasis on him, and I just could not post any video, anything without, like, I gotta be fluffing the pillow. Why would you still have that man in your home and you fluffing the pillow, keeping his head comfortable? And like, it'll just be going left field. Like, I'm just like, come on now, give me a break. We already know we still together. We already know we here. Why I can't fluff my pillows? But for real, you guys, I kind of just, like, when I started my channel, this was my identity. Like, I started this when I was just filming, and I don't want my identity to be lost in different things that aren't, especially that weren't positive at that time. Just try to just act as normal as I possibly could on my platform. It just kept going left field, so I had to take them off. It's very uncomfortable for me. Like I said before, I'm never gonna kiki on the internet or anywhere about what's mine, whether it's my family, my friends, my kids, or my man. And I just saw so many negative things that I can just handle in my household. And yeah, so just, you all see him like in the vlogs, like behind, like wherever, like not like hiding him somewhere, but like as far as him actually being in the vlogs or us sitting down making videos, definitely not right now. Now is not the time. I just don't want to be having to ride the drama coattail for a check. That's not me personally. I know other people may get down like that on their platform or feel like they want to spin the negative narrative to just keep it going. Not me. I don't want that. I don't like that negativity. Did you build your home? No, we did not build our home. We never stated, or me specifically, I've never stated how the forever home, like, I always said it may be a home that we buy and we remodel, or it may be a home that we build. We never kind of gave actual specifics as to what was going on. So it's so crazy. I see some comments like, oh, I thought you were building, it don't take that long to build. Never said that. Never said that. So no, definitely not. Did we build our forever home? No. Okay guys, so the next question is dream home update. Oh, y'all, my eye. Y'all, please bear with me with my freaking craziness going on. But yeah, so dream home update. I have some great news. The great news is we found a home. Yes, you guys, so we did find a home. It was like almost everything that we wanted. We were going to be putting in money for renovations. Everything was great. We went through the whole process of closing, and literally the day before, was it the day before the day of closing? It's like a nightmare, you guys, but my realtor reached out and was like, hey, the seller decided they don't want to close anymore. And I'm like, what? I didn't even know they could do that. Like, we had gotten so far, we were closing like within 24 hours, and it just took me and Jeremy for a shock because we had went through the entire process and we had to go through so much. If you've ever bought a home before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you ever bought a home as an entrepreneur, then you really know what I'm talking about. And this market has just been so crazy. And underwriting sent over that approval, the green light, and the seller decided they just didn't want to close anymore. And that was in March, you guys. We didn't want to discuss it on the platform. And kind of still don't really want to do too much talking about it now. But like I said, we went through the process. We only had extended our lease for a few months. You know, when the lease is over, they send you like the renewal for like 2 months, 3 months, month to month, 6 months, 12 months, whatever. We only had extended it for a few months because we knew we would be closing. We extended it, and then they decided they didn't want to close. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And they ended up putting us on a month to month because we didn't have a house closed. And this market is terrible right now. We had a few options, but the options of like some beautiful homes that were being custom built, but they weren't being finished until the end of the year. We were like, no, I don't want to do that. Let's find something now. Like after we lost the house in March, like, let's just find something. We were going to look at houses. We were actually putting in offers. We got like 3 of those houses within March to now. And when we went back out again for them to do the inspection, like we just were like, oh my gosh, we feel like we're settling. And I'm like, we not about to buy no house for the internet. We not about to buy no house to prove to YouTube nothing. This is a really big decision. We have worked so hard and we have saved so much just for us to just sell ourselves short and be somewhere we don't really want to be. With apartment, if we not happy no more, it's our money. We can literally be done with our lease and move on and try something else out and try a new vibe, energy, whatever. But with the house, with a mortgage, you can't just leave just because, dang, I knew this, like, there was just like a lot of small things that we weren't liking about the properties we were looking at, whether it be some of the rooms weren't big enough, the way the lighting was, like, it was so many subtle problems. But the fact of the matter is, since the market is so bad, like, they're charging so much for these, and I'm like, we're settling because now we got to pay thousands of dollars more for a house that's not even worth it, and then still remodel it to get to where we need it to be. So then we opened back up to the option of new construction. So we knew some homes that would be available at the end of the summer. And I'm not going to go into the house. I'm not going to go into if we're doing a new construction, if we're doing a home and remodeling. I'm not going into that at all. I just wanted to open up and share. We did get a home in March, and unfortunately the seller just didn't want to go through. And within that time frame, we weren't seeing houses that really just stuck out to us like, yes, this is the one. Y'all just stay down, please, 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 because this process, like I said, has been it's been beyond stressful. So, and like I said, Jeremy also, he honestly tells me all the time, like, there are certain things that he just doesn't want me to share about on my platform just because of the naysayers and people like trying to pry into our personal life, which y'all know about. But I wanted to still give this small little update. But as far as, we could have bought a house yesterday and be moving in next month, y'all, or we could be in the process of real deal building something right now. Y'all don't know. But when y'all see the house, y'all are gonna be like, this was definitely worth the wait. So like I said, the market is not working in our favor. So it is what it is. We're not gonna settle for YouTube validation or anything like that. It's never that deep. Hi Keesha, have you talked to Britt ever since everything blew over? Love y'all's friendship. We have spoke. I don't know exactly like what do you mean by like talk, like work things out or anything like that. There was really, honestly, I think social media made it bigger than what it was on both ends. I think a lot of times when you deal with something on social media, you need to just deal with it with your friend or your significant other. Do not go to social media and try to handle stuff, because then not only do you have to try to convince the jury of your side being the right side, but you also then have to deal with releasing information that could be hurtful and taint a relationship that once was solid and that you cared about. So just in general to that question, just you guys, just be mindful of what and how much you share. Me personally, y'all have seen me from day one. I don't go to the internet with my personal relationships, my friendships, or nothing. I just let it be what it is, and behind the scenes, I'm the type of person, I don't have to go and sit behind the camera and talk to or address anybody ever. If there's an issue, I'm going to call you, or I'm going to text you, or I'm going to say, hey, let's meet up. I don't want to do the whole, let me talk about you, and then y'all go, oh, Keesha said, da da da, and then such and such said, and then the world, you know, they're choosing sides, and then Keisha's army against Britt army, or whoever army. Like, I'm just too old for that, to be honest, you guys. But honestly, even when I was younger, I just didn't do stuff like that. Even on my platform, like, I just don't think that's a mature way to handle friendships, relationships, especially those that you did once upon a time value. If I ever called you my friend, I'm going to stand 10 toes down to that until the end, until I just absolutely can't anymore. Like, if I'm being really truly forced into being out of character. But if I ever loved you or cared about you, I'm not going to speak foul on you. I'm not going to talk about our personal stuff over the internet. So y'all don't ever really have to ask me like personal questions about specific things. If y'all see us rocking again, then obviously you know we work things out. If you don't see us rocking, then obviously you know we didn't work things out, or we're just keeping our relationship or situation private or whatever. But me personally, like, I don't really have nothing good and I don't have anything bad. But what I will say is I'm just the type of person where if like there's any issue or anything that needs to be spoken on, I'll speak to the source so that it will never be like misconstrued with, you know, our audience. Because I firsthand know how people can run back. I've had people come back and say such and such said such and such, and then I'm like, what you da da da, and it really wasn't that deep. Like, the internet makes it that deep, and then that's when most times friendships or relationships are really lost, because you going off of he said she said instead of just talking your problems out like an adult. Why did people say, I'm not even gonna answer that because y'all crazy. Don't play with my kids. How do you remain so positive after everything you've been through? For me, I would say prayer, journaling, and just understanding that some people were not dealt, the best hands. And when I say that, a lot of people have been going through trauma and adversity throughout their entire lives, and they have not learned how to deal with that. And now they take that out on other people. So I can't take it personally. Like, I just got to understand that. And unless I actually know you and love you and care about you, then I should not value what you think about me, especially you don't know me. Like, so many years I valued opinions from people who just did not know me, and it just made me question myself for the longest, until the people who know me like, girl, like, I've been your friend for years, or I've been around you for years, don't listen to these people, they're crazy, or whatever it may be. So I kind of just got to sit back and just realize, you know, who I am and be secure within myself. Are you mentally in a better, it's kind of like the same question, are you mentally in a better space from all the past drama? I feel like I'm definitely better from the past drama. I'm just like, damn, like this, like I said, social media will really have people saying and doing some crazy things. That's all I'm gonna say right there. But I definitely am in a better place. What is your biggest fear about your family? My biggest fear about my family is, you know, I don't even want to say it out loud because I just feel like it makes me really, really sad. But I just want us to all be here forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and be able to be, I want all of our family, like my entire family, to be able to experience all of our milestones and be able to physically be present enough to see, you know, the happiness and love each other and appreciate each other, and just have all these memories here and not have to like dwell on, you know, I wish such and such was here, or they went too soon, or, you know, like that would kill me and destroy me. How much was your boobs? My boobs were I think it was like $7,700 to be exact. Seeing how far you come, what is some advice you would give your younger self? Girl, get out that bedroom, stop crying on that pillow about such and such, and go live your life. Like, I spent so much time just cooped up, crying, anxious, panic attacks, not eating, and people out there living their best lives. Like, it is really sad. I've been seeing people on social media, like, young people like killing themselves because their significant other don't want to be with them no more. Their friends don't want to be their friends no more. Somebody didn't talk about how they look, their appearance. Like, it's just really, 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 really bad. So luckily I was strong enough to be able to get through that. Like, when I was going through all of my issues mentally and emotionally, you all already know, I tell you all the time, I suffered from depression. I suffered from an eating disorder. Like, I went through all of that, but I overcame it. I was able to persevere and get through it, and it has taught me so much about myself. It has taught me so much about self-love. And yeah, so just, you guys, looking at my younger self, I would just say, just get up. Get up, girl. Get up. Like, I would literally stand over me. Get the hell up, Keesha. Get up right now, girl. Like, you too beautiful, you too smart, you're so talented. Like, do you see yourself in 2021? Look at those girls you're gonna have one day. Look at the lifestyle you're gonna be able to afford yourself. Look at the blessings that's gonna be bestowed upon you. And you crying about this craziness. Like, sometimes I wish I could see like my future played out so I can know like things will get better. Because sometimes when you are in that moment, like I said, even in the beginning of 2021, I was like, dang, I'm never going to be able to get out of this. And even with seeing my blessings and my beautiful angels every single day, I'm just like, this is weighing heavy on me, God. Like, this is like, I can't take it. You said you want to give me too much I couldn't take. I can't take it. Like, it was times where I had to scream out, like, I can't take it. In case you don't know, God, I can't. And obviously, he knew what I can handle. He knew what he could put me through. And it's challenged me, and it has really grown me as a person. What was the deciding factor with your relationship with Jeremy? It's not like not one. I mean, y'all, I don't really want to keep talking about my relationship with Jeremy. I just think it's as simple as we together. Like, me personally, and I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but we're together, and that's that. Like, I don't really want, I know people be trying to read into every little thing we do. Are they together? Are they not together? Are they together? Are they not together? No, y'all. I just want to be in a relationship and just, you know, we figure it out before trying to help y'all figure us out, if you get what I'm saying. Because how do you develop female friendships as an adult? Me personally, I haven't really made too many new friends as adults, girlfriends per se. Like, maybe acquaintances, associates. Most of my friends have been when I was like young adult, so I guess that would count. But it's just history, time, being able to really peep people's energy, just seeing how they are, the things that they like. For me, I also pay attention to how people treat their other friends who they say they have loyalty to. And I'm like, okay, if you treat them like that, then I can only imagine what you're going to do about me if you don't like me no more. So, and that really has helped me, y'all. That has helped me keep on the straight and narrow, because I know at the beginning of my YouTube career, I was just accepting any friend application for the most part. I was like, I'll be your friend. We can be friends. I was just being cool with any and everybody, not knowing really if we meshed as people, if we really the same vibe, if we the same energy, like, oh, I can just be everybody's friend. You can't be everybody's friend, and that's cool. Like, you just can't. You gotta sometimes be good on other people, and not in a bad way, like you're better, but just for your mental, like for your energy. Like, sometimes, and that person can be a good person over there, and you can still be a good person over here, but y'all energies just don't mesh, and you gotta accept that. And when you accept that, it's better and healthier than trying to make two complete opposite energies go with each other, because y'all gonna just continue to collide. And like I said, I remember at the beginning of my YouTube career, that's what I constantly was doing. And when I knew I was peeping stuff, I was just still like staying around like forever. Like, Keesha, going on about your business. Like, these people obviously, you know, aren't, you know, you like oil and water, or whatever the saying is. So y'all not meshing with each other, and that's okay. And you got to know when to walk away when you start to notice certain things. So just be mindful, understand who you are, understand what type of qualities you look for in a friend, and assess the people individually. Okay, y'all, we're gonna try to have to wrap this up because my eye gonna be getting smaller and smaller by the second of this video. But y'all asked a lot of questions. I want to be able to give thorough enough answers. Do you think you'll clear up the whole B and U situation? No. For what? I don't even. Y'all couldn't pay me to get on this computer and talk to y'all about 2016. I don't even know what I'm clearing up. Y'all, I am in a whole nother part of my life, and it is not involved he say, she say over the internet drama. Like I said, I'm the type of person, if I have an issue, I'm gonna call you. I'm not gonna talk to nobody else about me and your problems. I'm gonna talk to you. And if I haven't talked to you about it, then no one else gonna know our problems, because that's just not how I operate. So like I said, no, y'all couldn't pay me no amount of money to get on this camera and talk to y'all about, and if you ever see me on this camera, then somebody need to take my camera away, because I'm not focused anymore. Like, that's crazy to me. Why y'all even sending me some crazy? Y'all know me. Y'all been watching me for a long time. When have y'all ever seen me on my camera kikiing about some petty stuff? Like, it's crazy. At times, do you feel pressured by your friends to participate in activities that truly isn't you? No. Out of all my friends, you can ask. Out of all my friends, I'm the one that's gonna say no. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. If I want to do it, I'll try it out. I'll do whatever it is. But I'm the one that I'm like, Keesha, please just loosen up. And I'm like, nope. I just never have given it to peer pressure. This was pretty long, but I most likely will be keeping all the questions in because I want to be able to answer as much as I possibly can and give y'all exactly what y'all want. So I will be filming some more content videos. Hopefully, like I said, my eye get a little better. I was willing to just wing it with this Q&A, but if my eye looking crazy, what y'all think? I don't know. My hair's still looking good. My skin looking. Y'all remember when I used to have all that? I don't even want to talk about it. Knock on some wood somewhere. Oh, this ain't even wood. There goes some wood, y'all. But y'all remember when I used to have all them issues, and now, oh, that Timmy Blends got me right. But I love y'all so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for everyone who sent in questions. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.